The early phase of reintegration, focusing on the initial transition of the child to the family home, is critical, as it is the building block for permanent reintegration. While there is a science to successful family reintegration, there is an element of art to it that lives deep within all involved. Building on a foundation of the information gathered by technical tools like the Home Thrive Scale, a social worker must enter this initial transitional time of reintegration relying on a finely tuned sense of listening, observation, and empathy to guide the life-changing process that involves the future of a family. This humbling task is not one of straight lines and calculations. Instead, it is a relationship-driven approach that accepts people for who they are and recognizes that there will be setbacks. It takes time and patience to weave a family back together. There are no shortcuts. As you, a social worker, walk this path with child and family, you will be challenged to listen without judgment, never losing sight of the end goal, a family growing, connecting, and learning to overcome the natural challenges that come with potentially years of separation. As this process begins, your first task is simple. Listen. Listen to yourself, listen to the family, listen to the child. Invite the child and family members to express their concerns and their hopes for this early phase of the reintegration process. Prepare for multiple conversations as these vital issues are addressed. These conversations will likely reveal areas of disagreement that are rooted in childcare institution experiences and expectations that are quite different from family life and family values and culture that the child may not have experienced while living apart from them. Acknowledging these differences is the first step toward building resilience. Next, empathize. Do you sense anger in the child for having been surrendered? Is there resentment from a sibling who was left behind? Is there parental shame at their financial struggles or an addiction? Then, reassure. Remind the child and family that these emotions are natural, their feelings are valid, and there is hope for shared growth. Finally, analyze. Draw upon your studies and experiences, as well as coordination with a multidisciplinary team of government officials, healthcare workers, teachers, and others to form initial conclusions about major issues to be addressed and identify a path of growth. Continue to use the Home Thrive Scale to inform interventions needed, follow the family's progress, and keep everyone informed. So begins the journey toward rebuilding the family unit, strengthened by frequent follow-up visits. Expand the child and family's understanding of the family dynamics by exploring: are expectations for reintegration clearly communicated between child and family? Do those expectations match? Does everyone in the family conversation have a respected voice? Does the family openly discuss emotions, concerns, issues? Then build resilience by focusing on strengths over weaknesses. Help build confidence in each family member's abilities by using role play during visits to model and practice new positive parenting skills. With respect for each individual, offer one-on-one guidance on essential life skills such as communication and problem solving, and be sure to include parenting education. Redirect a parent's frustration with their child by using it as a starting point for a conversation about healthy approaches to discipline, recognizing the unique needs of the child that aren't being met, thus leading to behavioral outbursts. Remember to involve experts from the multidisciplinary team whenever you feel their support will be helpful as you work with the family. You just might be surprised by the depth of the family's answers, the variety of their emotions, and the power of their hope for a better future together. If you can keep that outcome top of mind as you remain devoted to the children and their families, you can help them emerge from the transitional process inspired and equipped to settle into a permanent reintegration.